And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Green flag, green flag. flag, green flag.
Ooh. Well, that would help if we didn't have that turned off. So we've gone through 2 of these, and that's not a whole lot of fun. Yeah, I accidentally bumped the button to shut it off. I was probably turning to look away and put my hand across there and hit that button. That's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Been good racing, though. You guys have gotten to see some really good racing, even though you couldn't hear anything about it. All right, heat 3 on the grid. Nick Shamborn on the pole, the 01 car. On the outside of him, the 51 of Justin Fuller. Row 2 on the inside, the Herget Real Estate. Doubles up Sim Sport. Number 37, Castillo, Ohio's Zane Scott. And on the outside of him, the Netcode Esports. Number 8 from Bondurant, Iowa, Josh Gerlach. Row 3 on the inside, Kyle Benke, the 52 machine. On the outside of him, the 12 car of Scott Simley. And on the back row, on the inside, the VAR Transport. Number 63 from Muskegon, Michigan, Bill Coy. Jason Barnum, the 83 car, did not make the call for the heat race. Whoops. Yeah, I'm pushing all kinds of buttons and all kinds of weird things are happening. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. It's like I'm a rookie at this stuff. All right, green flag in the air. Heat race number 3 underway. Shamborn looking to take the early lead, but he's going to have company down on the bottom. Oh, there goes Zane Scott. Got into the 51 of Justin Fuller right there. That is going to open the door, let Josh Gerlach get into that third and final spot right now. Benke behind that, then Simley, Coy. Zane Scott now has the car back underneath him, and he is going to try to work his way from the back of the field through traffic to improve his starting position in the feature. Right now it is all Shamborn, but he's got company. Here comes Fuller. Fuller tried the slider, didn't have to do it as Shamborn found the fence. A new leader, Justin Fuller, out in front, and Josh Gerlach now putting pressure on both Shamborn and Fuller. He's going to take second away from Shamborn. Now got his sights set on the back of the 51 car. The 8 machine coming forward quickly. He let Fuller open the door, and he drove right through it underneath Shamborn. Now going to see if he can go up here and make a good bid to take the win in heat race number 3. Shamborn having all kinds of trouble with that 01 car. Just can't keep it out of the fence. You see the right rear corner all folded in already. Doing a good job of at least hanging on to third. Battle behind him. Coy has fourth away from Simley. Bill Coy moving forward in the field. Zane Scott now has worked his way into sixth. A little contact there with Simley as he was trying to get fifth. Now he'll have that as Simley finds the outside wall. 3 laps to go. Justin Fuller pulling away from Josh Gerlach. The lap's happening quick here, guys. Under 13 seconds they are getting around this place. Down to about a lap and a half now. Out of turn 4. White flag for heat race number 3. It's all Fuller, Gerlach, and now Coy is getting around Shamborn for the third and final direct transfer spot. Here comes Zane Scott trying to make a bid for it. But out of turn number 4, picking up the heat race 3 win is going to be Justin Fuller, Josh Gerlach, and then Bill Coy. Zane Scott recovers from an early incident. He'll take fourth. Shamborn, Benke, and Simley will fall behind that. All right, C main. We should have 6 or 7 and at least 6. 18, 6, 9. Everybody's going to transfer. All the cars from this one are going to transfer. They're going to run these for their starting positions. Had to do some quick math there. On the pole will be Daniel Falkingham, the 39 machine. On the outside of him, going to be Zane Scott in the 37. Row 2 will be Johnny Thomas, the 20. Reed Rundle. And Johnny Thomas is the 83 car, not the 20. Reed Rundle in the 43. Kyle Benke, the 52 on the inside of row number 3 with Kyle Henshaw. On the outside of him, the 46. And on the back row, the 311 of Eric Mueller. So, I don't know where Falkingham is. It may be down to 6 cars. So, all 6 we're going to go in here. All 7 we're going to go. So, we'll see if Mr. Falkingham makes it. Doesn't look like he's going to. That's going to move the inside row all the way up. All right, guys. First of 2 B-mains. These guys just racing for their starting positions. They're already in the features, so extra laps on the track and a little bit of experience. So I'm sure no one heard me before, so I'll go through it again once we get through this race here about Racecast. So we are about to go green. B-main number 1,
Green.
Johnny Thomas on the pole, and he jumps to the early lead. But here comes Zane Scott, the 37 machine, cuts underneath him in turns 1 and 2. He'll have the lead going into 3 and coming out of 4. So lap 1 goes to Zane Scott. And then it's Thomas, Benke, Reed Rundle, Eric Mueller, and Kyle Henshaw going back and forth here. That's 5th and 6th. Right now, best action on the track right here. Reed Rundle on the almost on the inside to make it 3 wide right there. Just couldn't quite get it. We'll go on board with Reed, see what he sees. Got the 52 of Kyle Benke right in front of him. Benke's working door to door with Johnny Thomas. Now, Reed Rundle put it 3 wide on the exit of the corner right there, but just couldn't do much with it. Couldn't get the drive off and keep the car there. It would have been interesting to see the 3 wide. You saw Rundle get out of shape. That allowed Eric Mueller to get by and take 4th away. Zane Scott, meanwhile, pulling away a full straightaway. And although that isn't a very long distance, when you're out here running 12.7 second laps, that is an eternity. See a guy straight away ahead of you. But Scott is in front of Benke, then Thomas, Mueller, Rundle, and Henshaw halfway through this B main. Keep our eye on the action right here. Let everybody know. Racecast, a new app over on the Google Play Store. Going to be, car sideways. We'll have to slow that down. These guys, no caution coming out. They're going to run them over the implement tires. Rundle, Mueller right there. Hand shot, got away. Zane Scott now going to be in some traffic here, but Racecast is over the new app over on Google Play Store. Going to be on the Apple Play Store here very shortly. Live at races. Many different broadcasters. We were lucky enough to get invited and be one of the first to join here at the Dirt Racing Network. But classifieds for sim racing, real racing. They're going to have ads for real racing equipment, sim racing equipment, all kinds of different stuff over there. So jump over to Google Play Store and check out Racecast. Reed Rundle out of shape right there. Your leader going to put him a lap down now, working on the back of the 311 of Eric Mueller. Already down to 2 to go in the first of B main. Scott has lapped 6th and 5th, and here comes Benke up behind these two guys. He runs in second. Thomas, Hanshaw, then Rundle and Bueller. Eric Mueller, 311 car, got lapped by your leader. Your leader already out of turns 3 and 4. Going to see the white flag this time on the final lap down to the backstretch. Zane Scott will pick up B-May number 1 victory. Should start him around 10th position in the feature. Then Benke, Thomas, Hanshaw, Rundle, and Mueller in that order. We'll see all those guys here in just a little bit in our A main as we get ready for B main number 2. Scheduled to see 8 of them out here. I think 7 of these guys are what is going to transfer through here. It's going to be Nick Cohan on the pole, the 21 machine, the 2 of Mike Kelly on the outside. Row 2 on the inside, Nick Shamborn the outside, Tom Leake the 30. Doug Sigmund the 04 inside of row number 3 with Scott Simley in the 12 car on the outside of that row. Row 4 will be Lance Keister, the 617 inside. The 83 of Jason Barham on the outside of that row. Barham is still not able to get that car onto the track, so he will not be in this one. All 7 cars will transfer through. Just racing for their starting position. Winner of this one should start in the 11th position. Everybody will file in behind that. Pace truck in 15 laps on the board. Green flag in the air. Nick Cohan quickly to the front. Mike Kelly right tucked in behind him. Shamborn down the inside. Little fender to fender action. You saw Leak put it in the outside fence for just a split second there, and that cost him a spot to Shamborn. Tom Leak, the 30 car, now struggling with the 12 of Simley. Simley out of shape. He'll give the spot back. So keep Leak in 4th. Simley 5th. Sigmund and Keister 6th and 7th. All right, now Mike Kelly making a move on the inside to take the lead from Nick Cohan, and he's got it out of 2. Down the backstretch. Here comes Shamborn. He's going to try to take 3rd or 2nd away from Cohan. He's sitting in 3rd right now, but he's not going to do it this lap. Oh, Kelly found the fence. Now got the car real sideways on entry. That's going to open up the top to Cohan. Cohan couldn't do anything. He's got Shamborn on the inside, and Shamborn's finding grip down there. Great battle in your top 3 right now. Shamborn has cleared Cohan. Now he's got the nose of the 01 on the inside of the 2 car of Kelly, but here comes Cohan one more time, trying to make it 3 wide. A little bump through that time from Shamborn to Kelly. Kelly's going to pay it back down here in turns 3 and 4. Rides him out way wide. A lot of paint and sheet metal happening in this one. Halfway home right here out of turn 4. Kelly. Shamborn still doing battle. Cohan tucked in behind that. Then it's Leak, Simley, Sigmund, and Keister. 8 down, 7 to go. Kelly now around the outside taking the lead back. Shamborn finds the outside wall in the middle of the backstretch. Still Kelly, Shamborn. And then Cohan in that order. 5 to go that time by. Tom Leake still sitting in for it. Scott Simley trying to close the gap back. You let Leake get around him a few laps ago, and now just fighting that car on the exit. You'll see the nose of that 12 car. Every exit just about head for the fence. That time the whole car headed for the fence. Might have broken the suspension on the rear end of that car. That car just not driving very good at all. So we'll go back to the front of the field here. 3 laps to go this time by. Kelly, Shamborn, Cohan still the top 3. And Nick Cohan using the right side of that car completely up. Slammed it into the fence that time. Going to get it backwards in front of the field. He's going to give up 3rd. Leak goes by. Sigmund goes by. Here comes Simley and Keister. Simley's got the car back up underneath him. Mike Kelly on the final lap. Down the backstretch and into 3 and 4. He will win B-Main number 2. Nick Shamborn 2nd. Tom Leake going to run 3rd here. Doug Sigmund in 4th. Nick Cohan and Scott Simley still battling for 5th as he come out of 4. It's going to be Cohan, then Simley and Keister in that order. And our field is set. So just a minute or two of warm-up while these guys are warming up. We'll let you guys check this out. All right, the boys in their warm-up session. A big thank you to Tim Nichols over at Tim Sims. Talked to him on the phone before I came in here tonight. Great sponsor for the Dirt Racing Network. Love having him on board. Guys getting a few extra laps in here. Falkingham did not run in the B main, but he is on track in the practice session. So whatever was going on with him, he's got it worked out. And it looks like he will start. He'll start at the back of the field, but it looks like that 39 car definitely out here running around. All right, warm-up session winding down. 30 laps. Boys having just a little bit of fun here at the end of practice. "23 cars. "30 laps. And they all line up like this. Billy Rowley on the pole. Ryan Bueller on the outside of him. Row 2. Justin Fuller inside. Shane Yates outside. The third row will be Rylan Gray on the inside. Josh Gerlach on the outside of that row. Inside the fourth row, Trevor Hinker and Jarrett Watkins on the outside. The fifth row will be Bill Coy inside. Zane Scott on his outside. Mike Kelly inside row 6 with Kyle Benke on the outside of that row. Row 7 is going to be Nick Shamborn inside. Johnny Thomas outside. The 8th row, Tom Leake on the inside, Kyle Henshaw to the outside of him, and in the 9th row, Doug Sigmund will start in the 17th position. The 18th position, Reed Rundle on the back. On the 10th row, Nick Cohan, the 21 car, inside. Eric Mueller outside. Scott Simley will start inside row 11 with Daniel Falkingham to his outside, and on the back row by himself, Lance Keister in the 617 car. Drivers are rolling away. 2 warm-up laps. Lights will go off on the pace truck this time. It will get ready to start out of turn number 4 the next time by. The rowdy one, Billy Rowley, on the pole. And your points leader, Ryan Bueller, on the outside. "30 times around. Quarter of a mile, and the green flag is in the air. Rowley with a good start. He's going to have the lead going into 1 and 2. Down the backstretch and into 3 and 4. Rowley, 79 car, had the lead. Will he have it at the line? No. Bueller had it by about a quarter of a car. Now Bueller moves Rowley up the hill just a little bit in 1 and 2. Caution that time. The 11th car? No, not the 11th car. I don't know who that caution was for. I think someone just got a little sideways. Couldn't see who got sideways. Possibly the 617 of Keister getting sideways, but they got it straightened out pretty quick. Bill Coy's car shows to be a lap down, but I do believe that 63 car is just tail end of the lead a lap.
All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
So everybody getting lined up 2 by 2. The lights are going to stay on the pace truck. Cars out of position. Trying to get everybody into their rightful restart spot. 2 laps have been completed. Still 28 to go. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. You guys, don't forget tomorrow night, Wednesday Warrior Series Dirt Slingers, modified cars from Lima Land, 8 o'clock Eastern. The green flag back in the air here, and Rowley got the car up on the berm. That's going to cost him the lead. Bueller now around to the front, new point man. Rowley still second. Shane Yates in third, but he's got company. Justin Fuller. Here comes Ryland Gray. Ryland Gray moving the rowdy one up the hill. Move Gray into the second position, and caution once again. That's the 04 car of Doug Sigmund. We'll see what happened to Doug here through 1 and 2 down the front stretch and into, or 3 and 4 and down the front stretch. He got just a little help there. It looked like that car was a little off pace, and he got a little bump from behind. All right, so running order looks like Bueller, Gray, Rowley, Yates, Fuller, Gerlach, Zane Scott, Shamborn, Henker, and Mike Kelly in your top 10. Back to 2 by 2 for the restart once again. New front row, Bueller and Gray. Green flag back in the air, racing once again, and Bueller got a great jump that time. Here comes Rowley, going to move Gray up the hill. Little bit of you did me, I'm going to do you, and we got cars backwards, sideways, all over the place back here at the back of the field. I want to say the 30 car of Tom Leak, one of those cars that ended up sideways. I don't know if he was part of the initial issue. No, he was not. It's going to be the 26 car of Trevor Hinker, who was sideways. So he got some help there. Looks like Just a little bit of a bump. That was Thomas that gave him some help. So they'll sort this out again. Couple of laps, a little bit of dust, and then we're going to go to caution, it looks like. Tough track. This place very small, very tight. You get down the straightaways very quickly and into these tight corners, so... Well, that's good to know, Alan. I'm an old B-car guy myself. Green flag back in the air. Bueller back to the front. Gray trying to work the middle. Here comes Yates around the top side, the 11 car. Right up against the outside wall, and he's making it look pretty easy. He's getting a lot of momentum on the exits of the corners there. I don't think he got clear of the 06 before the caution, and once again, 2 laps and a cloud of dust. Not Keister's. It went straight to him that time. I don't think it was him. It could have been the 52 car. But probably not. No, it's going to be the 12 car of Simley. Let's see what happened to Scott here. He is in a gaggle of cars. Everybody a little out of shape right there. He went down in the corner. Oh, 311 car spun around, and he thought maybe the car on the outside was going to cut down to avoid that, and he spun himself out to avoid an incident. So Mueller spun it out. So we will see if race director decides these guys are going to stay single file for the restart. Maybe we can get a few laps in. We're 7 laps in to the 30-lap feature. Good look at Josh Gerlach's car. He is in the 5th position. Pace truck headed in. Green flag back in the air. Shane Yates did clear Ryan Gray, and he sat in the 2nd spot on the restart. Gray was 3rd. Billy Rowley, and then Josh Gerlach. Here comes Justin Fuller, the 51 car, up on the inside of the 8. Zane Scott, bent rear end and all, and once again, caution. 52 car, Kyle Benke. See what happened to Kyle down here into 1 and 2. A little hot in the corner. Slowed it up for Henker, and then Simley got into the back of him and helped finish him off. Well, once again, don't forget tomorrow night, Dirt Slingers Wednesday Warrior Series, the modified series, be at Lima Land, and then Thursday, back with the Dirt Slingers again. Their 410 Outlaw Pro Series, Wicked Energy Gum Outlaw Series. And I will see where they go for sure. They will be at Eldora on Thursday night.
Like you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
You are tapped in to the race control right there. You heard him say that we're going to extend the caution 1 more lap. Sure, we've got a few cars that are not where they're supposed to be. Now the pace truck heads in. Still Bueller out in front. Yates, Gray, Rowley.
Green.
And Gerlach in behind that in 5th. And a good restart. Single file. We'll take a look a little deeper in the field. Johnny Thomas involved in an earlier incident right behind Reed Arundel. That is 9th and 10th. Everybody's starting to fan out 3 wide. Scott on the top, Fuller in the middle, Benke on the bottom. Benke has to give it up. That car doesn't look like it's riding right anyway, and he takes it to the infield. Now Fuller with a right rear fender into the left front of Zane Scott. And with Gerlach out of shape, whoa, these 2 guys, oh, get woed up, fellas, get them woed up. Nothing anybody could do there, just a little bit of close quarters. Did we lose our leader? Yeah, this thing is cycling so fast I cannot keep it still long enough to figure out. Wow, but I believe Shane Yates is the new leader, and that means that Ryan Bueller was in that caution. Bueller is at the tail of the field in about 17th position right now.
Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
So we are a good ways back behind the pace truck. He is already out of turn 2. He's looking to move to the infield already. That pace truck already on the infield grass there. So we get ready to go back to green. Yates, the new leader, brings us to the green flag. Ryland Gray, Billy Rowley, Josh Gerlach, Zane Scott, your top 5. Zane Scott working the high side, 1 and 2, trying to get around Gerlach. Gerlach making the bottom work. That 8-car rockets off the corner down on the bottom. Oh, a little sideways that time, and if Zane Scott would have had any kind of run, I think he would have cleared him right there. And right now, just too much grip on the bottom of the 8-car. Oh, out of shape that time. He's going to give up the spot to Scott. Move Zane Scott into 4th, Gerlach back to 5th. Shane Yates out in front now. Ryland Gray and Billy Rowley giving chase. Let's check on our points leader. Where is he at? Up to 16th. He's picked up 1 spot since the restart. Ryan Bueller back here struggling with the 7-car on the short track. Halfway home this time by for your leaders. 15 down, 15 to go. Things happening quick. Just around 13 seconds for the lap. That time the 06 car, Ryland Gray, was the fastest last time by. We'll see who's the fastest this time. Probably Billy Rowley. He closed up quite a bit. Everybody roughly the same. A 431, 458, 493 car out of shape. I don't think that's going to bring out a caution, but Yates was part of that. Now Rowley has the lead. Rowley escaped that ultra clean. Here comes Zane Scott on the inside of Ryland Gray. That's 2nd and 3rd. Gray, the black and blue car on the outside. Yates, the blue and white car, he's in 4th. This is a good battle for your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th positions. 3 wide on the front stretch, the back stretch. Excuse me, that happens so quick you get confused where you're at on this track. They are still running 3 wide. Great battle here. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Yates got around Zane Scott. Now working on Ryland Gray. You see Josh Gerlach, the 8 car, still in 5th right behind this. Meanwhile, Billy Rowley, he's in the middle of 1 and 2. Here comes 2nd, 3rd, and 4th as Gray is working the top side, and he gets back around. Zane Scott now trying to go to the top side and get back around Yates as well. Lap traffic on the bottom going to be a problem for the 11 car. Gives up the spot to Zane Scott. So Rowley, Gray, Scott, Yates, Gerlach in 5th, and here comes Justin Fuller, the 51 car. He's going to make a bid to get in the top 5. Getting down close to 5 to go, 7 to go. That time right there. Looking at the leader, Billy Rowley, in heavy traffic. Yellow Machine 79, your leader. 2nd place on the top side, the black and blue car down the front stretch. Now Zane Scott with the slide job, 37 car across the nose. He's going to take over 2nd. Gray trying to get it back, couldn't do it. Still pressure from Yates on Ryland Gray. This is a good battle for 3rd right here. Yates brought the 11 car close, but no contact. Inside 5 to go, 4 to go this time. Rowley off of 2. Zane Scott in traffic, gets hung up.
Right,
Yates.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Yates was in the middle of that as Zane Scott. We'll go back and watch when they come out of 2. The 04 car of Sigmund way sideways, hangs on the nose of the 37. Gray gets into him. Sigmund goes to the inside, collects Yates. Zane Scott gets turned around. He is going to fall way back in the field. And we'll have to figure out who is directly behind our leader. Rowley and then Gray. Then Justin Fuller in third. Gerlach is fourth. Cohan up to fifth right now. Shane Yates falling back through the field. Rundle is sixth. Shamborn, Thomas, Kelly, and Falkingham. Daniel Falkingham started 22nd in the field, now in the side of the top 10.
All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car.
They said lights on the pace car. We are not going to do that. We're going to go green this time out of turn. Nope. Pace truck went in and come right back out. So extended caution once again. All right, now going green this time out of turn 4. 3 laps to go when they take the green. Rowley's on the throttle, green flag back in the air. Rowley's going to keep it up close to the top. Rylan Gray as well. Justin Fuller is going to make a bid to take second away from Rylan Gray here. Lap's going to come off the board quickly. 2 to go that time. Josh Gerlach, the 8 car, about the straightest car out there on the track. He and Cohan with very little damage. They run in 4th and 5th right now with the white flag in the air. Rowley through 1 and 2 to the top side. Gray went for the slider, couldn't make it happen. Had to back it off. Rowley caught a little bit of fence, and it doesn't make any difference. Billy Rowley, the rowdy one's going to pick up the win tonight here at Fairbury. With Rylan Gray second, Josh Gerlach comes around everybody from 4th to 3rd, and he is going to be on the podium tonight. Justin Fuller, Nick Cohan going to round out your top 5. So we'll get these top 3 guys. Bring the cars around, park them on the front stretch for us. Well, we hope they will. We're going to have to work on Billy Rowley's donuts. Maybe he can take some lessons from Griffiths. That would be amazing. Is Dustin in here? All right, get the winner around here. Get him to park the car on the front stretch with the other 2 guys. Get a good look. There's Gerlach's car right there. Oh, no, that's not what we want. That's what we want. All right. Find the guys in the chat and get them up here so we can talk to them. There is Mr. Gerlach. Let's get him in there. Rylan Gray is also here. And the rowdy one, Billy Rowley, also there. Let's get Josh up here real quickly. Get his level set up for him. Josh Gerlach, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, man, a great run. You kept that car very clean. I see very little damage on it, man. Talk to us about this feature and how you worked your way into that 3rd spot.
Yeah, that was my strategy all night. Was just try to keep it straight, keep it clean, and it was rough going there in the beginning, but snuck through some issues there and got away with the podium.
Well, a whole lot of guys getting in trouble, kind of right in front of you, and you're able to avoid it all. A couple of pucker factor moments out there for you?
For sure. You know more than anybody that it takes some luck to get good finishes, especially when you got guys like Billy and Rylan. They're always on the podium here. So it was an interesting race for sure.
Yeah, tough little track, and it looked like it got slick, but you were able to make the bottom work when no one else was able to, man. How much grip did you really find down there?
Yeah, early on, it was definitely there. We were talking about that in practice, and I think kind of the new update that came out just this week was, or maybe last week, I don't remember, kind of had something to do with that. But I thought it was actually going to cost me a little bit early in the first half of the race. Billy moved up. He was around the bottom. He moved up about a lap or 2 before me and kind of caught me on the bottom. and somebody had gotten by me for like fourth or fifth, and finally got back up top, and it was just trying to be consistent and keep it out of the wall, and especially there at the end, getting around Justin, coming to the checker, was just trying to not spin the tires as much as I could and just get some momentum going.
Well, a fantastic run. You come home on the podium tonight. Who's on the car helping you out before we let you go celebrate?
Yeah, thanks. Definitely want to thank alwaysraceday.com. You can keep up to date with really all kinds of racing, dirt track, NASCAR. Alwaysraceday.com is the place to go for that kind of news. And then Netcode Esports. Follow us on all the social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at Netcode Esports.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us, and we look forward to seeing you next week back in the sprint car.
Sounds good. Thanks, Roger.
Your third place finisher, Josh Gerlach. Let us move to second place, Rylan Gray. We watched him make a couple of moves through the field, and he's got the nose of that car pushed in a little bit. Rylan Gray, you there?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, front of the car looks like she's a little beat and banged up, but, man, you still come home second. Talk to us about the feature and how you worked your way into the podium spot.
Well, there was a lot of hard racing. The lap cars were a really, really big part. And, I mean, I think if I dodged that one wreck with the leader, I could have at least been in the lead or close to it with Billy. He just pulled the right move at the right time. And there was a lot of wrecks. The leader, it was basically just let other people make their mistakes and you'll take the lead. But that first corner where I hit 1 and 2 or 3 and 4 perfectly, I don't know where I got it. I tried to keep doing that during the race, but I could just never hit it again. So I just ran the top with whoever was the leader. In that last corner, I tried to slide Billy, but I just couldn't get it. Yeah,
it was close. Just didn't look like you were going to clear him, and a great job of keeping that car out of him and out of the wall. Throughout the night, you forward and back. Were you searching for grip, or did you pretty much know where you wanted to run the whole time?
Well, the setup with these cars, since it's fixed, is weird. The left rear digs into the ground way too hard, and bottom I feel like would be faster no matter what, but you have to hit it perfectly or you're not going to be fast there. So I tried to hit it every single time, but it never worked, so I just kind of went on the top.
Still a great run. You come home second, man. Who's on the car with you there, and we'll let you go celebrate.
Just all the guys at JIR for giving the pay, and Velocity for sponsoring and hooking me up with this awesome pay for this and the sprint car. Hopefully we can keep going 4 in a row for podiums, as I got podium at Linear and won Fairbury in the sprint cars and got second in this. So hopefully we can make it 4 in a row.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us, and we look forward to seeing you the rest of the week, bud.
Thank you.
Your second place finisher, Rylan Gray. And we'll get him in here. I'm going to give him a little bit of grief. I'm not going to let him off the hook real easy. Billy Rowley, you there?
Loud and clear, sir.
All right. Well, you did not step on it tonight. So thank you for heeding the warning. And, man, a fantastic run for you. But tell us about the feature tonight.
It was nuts. When we were here last with the sprint cars, I hate this place because it was just one lane around the top. The water change and moving the tires in made this place pretty cool now. I got lucky. Bueller got caught out in a yellow, and then the leader got caught up in a lap car. But for once, I made the right move and didn't get screwed by it. And I finally didn't piss one of these away.
Well, not a lot of damage on the car. I mean, the left rear is pushed in a little. I think the right rear had a little bit of a scrape on it. But for the most part, you kept the nose clean. And like you said, you made the right call at the right time, made the right move. How did you stay out of the wreck when Yates got into it in front of you, bud?
Said a prayer and just picked a hole hoping that he'd not be there. And that, I mean, really, that was a lot of luck on that one. But, yeah, just a good race overall. Actually, it was a lot of fun. The fence or running the wall seems a lot better here now. But yeah, I don't really honestly know how I missed that wreck, to be honest with you. Just finally luck went my way a little bit.
Well, maybe you need a few more Jesus take the wheel moments.
Well, you know what though? Today is spicy ketchup day. If anybody follows me
on
Twitter,
did see that.
For literally the last now 3 years, somebody has mailed me a bottle of Whataburger spicy ketchup in the middle of September. And so we won a dirt late model race on Spicy Ketchup Day. So it's been a good day altogether.
That's awesome. So let me ask you a question, since I am a huge, gigantic fan of Whataburger. Have you ever partaken?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's
all right. I just wanted to know because you get the spicy ketchup, and I'm wondering if there's some kind of context to this.
No, well, basically, so what had happened was we go out to Tulsa to go race the Tulsa Shootout, Chili Bowl, that sort of stuff. So I always eat it a bunch when, because it's right down the road from the Expo Center, and fell in love with spicy ketchup. So I'd always load up my bag on the way home with the little packets of ketchup. And I had a buddy of mine, Cody Barksdale, who was going back to Oklahoma to visit his family for a little bit, and I told him, bring me back some spicy ketchup. And he swears up and down it's not him. I don't know who's sending it to me, but he came back. I was like, where's my ketchup? He's like, I don't have it. I didn't bring any. I forgot. And like a week later, it showed up at work. And so every year now, middle of September, I get myself a bottle of spicy ketchup that somebody's mailing me. So if you're out there listening, I much appreciate it because it's delicious.
You go through it pretty quick, though, don't you?
Oh, this will last me probably a total of 4 days. Like, I've already been planning out my meals. I've been planning out my meals to figure out what I'm going to eat with the ketchup. So the ketchup is basically the main course. It's just what I'm going to add with it now.
Well, they sell it on the shelf in the grocery stores here. So, if you need help, sir, you know who to reach out to.
Roger, if you're going to be my hookup for ketchup, you're my guy.
You let me know, buddy. I will take care of you. I try to eat there a minimum of once a week, man. It's my favorite place. On the whole planet, I swear to God, there is nothing better than a Whataburger, fresh Whataburger burger. Oh, it's fantastic. The best thing ever.
I agree. And their chicken biscuits in the morning, phenomenal.
Yeah, we have gotten so far away from what we're supposed to be talking about. This
race.
took a left turn, and we're out of here.
Great race. Sim500 is a really fun league. Was sad to see the car count wasn't there tonight, but I think just with everything going on, the fires out west, I know that was a couple guys. Hopefully everybody out there is okay, and just everything going on right now, just kind of tough for everybody to be on. But thanks for Nick and the guys at Sim500 for putting this on. Thanks for you for broadcasting it. This is one of my favorite leagues to run during the week, just because it's kind of chill, low key, but it's a lot of fun and a lot of good racers in it.
Well, Shane over on Twitch says that spicy ketchup rules, and I agree with him 100%. Spicy ketchup is the bomb.
And
so
if that's Shane KV.
It is.
I love you, buddy. I will be back streaming. I swear. I promise. As soon as I get through all this stuff I'm getting done, we'll be back.
All right, man. Well, fantastic run for you. Who you got helping you out? And I'm going to let you go enjoy some of that spicy ketchup. Like I said, man, you need something, you let me know. I got you back.
Well, thanks, buddy. Huge, actually, first ever mud turtle race that I won and got Catchfence apparel on the hood. He goes to Fowls all the time in real life and sells merch. So wear catchfence.com. Go there, buy some merch. He's got some cool stuff. Jessup Logistics, Anderson Speedway. Jessup Logistics. There's so many people at Hergot Real Estate, Roofco, just everybody that helps us out at Elbows Up SimSport, and we really appreciate it.
All right, man. This is the longest winners interview I think I've ever done.
But you got to talk about spicy ketchup. So
I did.
Obviously the best.
I did. This is awesome. If Whataburger's listening, we could all use some sponsorship out here, so let's get that going. Get a hold of me, and Billy and I'll take everything you got. All right, man. Well, we appreciate you chatting with us. I look forward to seeing you maybe even in another Mud Turtle tomorrow night and around this week, buddy.
Possibly. You may see us, but we'll see you. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. You're a winner tonight of Billy Rowley. Run down our results for our feature. Rowley wins it. Gray was second. Gerlach third. Fuller in fourth. Nick Cohan fifth. Reed Rundle was sixth. Seventh to Nick Shamborn. Ryan Bueller, your points leader, works his way all the way back to eighth in the late going. Restarted, I want to say about 17th with somewhere around 14, 15 laps to go and gets 8th. Johnny Thomas in 9th, Mike Kelly 10th. Daniel Falkingham, the 11th place finisher, 12th to Kyle Hanshaw. Zane Scott in 13th. 14th, Trevor Hinker. Scott Simley in 15th. Eric Mueller 16th. 17th to Doug Sigmund. Shane Yates in 18th. 19th is Bill Coy. 20th, Tom Leake, Lance Keister in 21st, 22nd to Kyle Benke and Jarrett Watkins rounded out the field. Fantastic race. Good to see the Rowdy one pick up a win in the late model. That'll help him a little bit in the points. It won't close it all the way in, but it will help him adjust a little bit. That is going to do it tonight for us. Tomorrow night, right back here, 8 p.m. Eastern, Dirt Slingers, a Wednesday Warrior Series, their modified series, going to be at Lima Land. And then Dirt Slingers back on Thursday, their Wicked Energy Gun 410 Outlaw Series at Eldora. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. And do subscribe to us over on YouTube and Twitch. Say hi in the chat every chance you get. And if you're on Facebook, drop by, say hi in the chat as well. But give us a like, a share, and a follow there on the Facebook page. We always appreciate it. For myself, KR Stolfus, and everybody at the Dirt Racing Network, appreciate you being here once again. Guys, until we see you the next time, keep it dirty.